Okay, so the other option inside the view, we can create a very large, extensive infinity terrains. To do this, we'll need to go click, open our visual browser. And you notice we have procedural terrain collection and other ones infinity terrain. Infinity terrain will replace our ground if we want it. It's kind of useful. For this, what I'm going to do is just, let's select maybe natural look. You can see you have different effects, strata, different ones, but I will just go with natural. We'll click OK. It will ask if I want to replace it. Yes, we don't need other ground. As well, it's asked if I want to create sea level. So let's create one. Sea level will be disabled by default. So it's invisible. We'll take our main camera right here, and you can see it's already start rendering, so we can readjust position, bring higher, lower, and we can look around, move our camera. It will be nice terrain going kind of to all layers. So let's also look on a little bit different terrains. Okay, right here. And as example, we can select maybe rough terrain, or let's go select on default. At this moment, it did not ask us because we already don't have any effect right here. But I want to take my camera, okay, right here, main camera, and maybe just raise slightly up so we can preview this terrain. Okay, so you notice right here I have my terrain, but what if I want to modify some options? So I can select it, my default terrain, go to edit object, but the problem is it is too large. It's kind of almost impossible for me to select and edit with my tools. So this way we want to do the zones. So I want to add my zone. I'll go to zoom into my camera, and for example right here, this area, I'll just select it. It will create zone for me. Again, one thing what you want to do, you want to enable your preview camera so you know locations. And as example, I'm looking on this area. Let's go to paint. I'm going to select maybe plateaus, and just go select and create a plateau right here around. Okay, so I can place it maybe house or some other areas. Okay, we can also select heights kind of. Okay, so right here, for example, I pre-made maybe build something else around. We'll click OK with the zones. Okay, if we're going, let's take my camera selected and point just a little bit down so we can preview more. And we'll go to render this. So you'll see the terrain we modified. It is in this area right here. So it's kind of nicely applied. Without zones, it's almost impossible to edit this effect like teeny tiny area. The next, of course, we can go to loaded objects. Let's go inside the architectural, see what we can find. Some buildings, so we can place it. Okay, and I'm going to just select this Baba Yaga Russian Hunt for this. Okay, we'll go bringing up, move a little bit closer to here, and maybe even scale. You can see how large it is, and drop down on the ground. Okay, it's around this area probably. Okay, let me drop here. Again, sometimes it's very hard to see where's the location for what I modified. For this, in this case, we'll just go to default, edit. Okay, and I'm going to zones, select my zone. So I can see, okay, this is my house right here a little bit. So actually I want to move a little bit to this, to the side. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We'll take our hunt, Let's make even way bigger, incredibly large, so we can easy to place it. Right here we placed in this area, maybe even okay. In this case, when we're going to modify terrain, let's go to edit our objects, select zone. Okay, I can zoom in and say, okay, yeah, it's still floating in air, so I can modify. I can take paint and plateaus and kind of bring here closer, so now it's kind of place it properly. Maybe go around readjusting. Okay, let's click OK and render. Okay, so we have our infinity terrain with our house kind of selected here. Okay, I can take my main camera, move all the way out. You can see how it's infinity extended. So at this point we can easy to create any animation. We can zoom all the way out, preview right here teeny tiny house that we just created placing, and again you can create some other effects as well if you need it, and take this camera after, and you almost can fly in extremely close up. Okay, readjusting. Let's render one more time. And again, because it's infinity terrain is precision terrain, we still have all these details of precision terrain. And here we come closer to some object. So you can see the benefit on infinity terrain of creating. It's much lighter when you render large scenery with a view. As well, if you need it, we can paint ecosystem or other on this area around. So for example, if I have some map and I needed fly through, I probably will create segment. I will create something recognizable, like maybe city people know around. Put an ecosystem around here. However, when I zoom out, I don't need it put ecosystem all over, because it will be unnecessary. There will be just dots, so that just materials will work. And you can create a large flyover effects with infinity terrains with easier to control. Okay, so thank you for watching this tutorial from Geekatplay Studio. Please remember visit us on the web. It's www.geekatplay.com.